Be watching for the upcoming reviews on Gelish's Polygel and Madam Glam's Polygel. I am here today to show you how to make your own Polygel. If you have the Gelish Polygel, you know what Polygel is all about. Or if you have Madam Glam's Polygel, you know. You know the consistency of it, you know the thickness of it, and you know how it works. And when I talk about the consistency of the real polygels, you know what I'm talking about. You have to squeeze this tube a little bit hard to get this polygel out. Here is Madam Glam's. And here we have Venelisa's, what they're calling as polygel. See that? That's not polygel. Clear pink. That's not polygel. That is just a very thick gel in a tube. Here is Venelisa's clear gel, and it's in a pot. It's like a thick gel, right? Here is Venelisa's polygel in a tube. Look, it's the same thing. It's the same gel. It's not polygel. Look how thick that is, and it's stringy, and we all know that real polygel is not like that. You should only make as much polygel as you are going to use for that set of nails, because it will turn rubbery. And we don't know all the extra ingredients that they use to put into polygels to keep it from turning rubbery. Hey, we're not chemists. You'll need a very thick gel. I have this Venelisa gel here, and you'll want to get a finely milled acrylic, clear acrylic for dipping powder systems, because that acrylic is finely milled just for dipping, and it'll also work for making homemade polygel. Here's another thicker gel that I bought off of eBay. You get 18 mils, and I think I paid $4 and something for it. We're not going to make a whole lot. And now we're just going to add the acrylic and just start mixing it until it gets to the consistency of polygel. The clear polygels are never going to be crystal clear. Your homemade polygel might seem a little bit more gritty. And anytime that you think it's a little bit too dry, you can just add a little bit more gel. And that's pretty much it to making your homemade polygel. And if you wanted to make a colored polygel, just use a gel that is a cover gel and add clear to it. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think it's good. You want to do your prep work, and you want to dehydrate, and you want to add your choice of primer wherever there is natural nail exposed. I'm going to put it on the nail. Isopropyl alcohol in my dapping dish. Dip your brush into the alcohol and tap it out. The reason I got this bent over here, the form, is because I'm only going up to the 2. I'm going to add some more. And as you can see, this is definitely not clear. It's like more white. It's easy to work with. Sure is. Not bad at all. Very thin right through here, so I'm going to have to add more product. I want to blend it a little bit because you can see lines right here and here where I added the extra polygel. I'm liking this. Looks pretty good. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this a cure for 2 minutes. That's cured. And there's the nail so far. And let's look up underneath. And it seems to be very smooth and cured under there. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the lamp for another 30 seconds for underneath, just to be on the safe side. Clean the tacky layer off of the nail on top and underneath. And now we can start filing. This is what I had left over in Polygel. And I think I'm going to store it and see how long that it lasts, and I'll be sure and let you know. Here are the 2 nails that I did using my homemade Polygel. I really like how they turned out. They look beautiful. Although they are not clear nails, they still look really good. And if you're going to paint your nails, it really doesn't matter. In the description box I'm going to include several links of some Polygel or gum gel that I did a couple years ago. And also I wanted to bring up too that in the past when I have had acrylic mixes, instead of using monomer, I have added some of the mix on a tile and added gel to it, and I have applied the acrylic mixes that way. I'm going to put a link to a video that I did a couple years back doing it that way. If you don't want to use monomer sometimes with your acrylic mixes, just use some gel. So be sure and check out those videos in the description box below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!